Bringing you the latest news from Bucks County, this is the Courier Times Update with Rachel Canelli.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Rachel Canelli reporting from the Courier Times newsroom with your news update on this Thursday, February 28th. We begin right now with newly released surveillance video showing a car that could be involved in last month's home invasion and murder in Hilltown. The two gunmen sought in Joseph Canizzaro's death appear to have made their getaway in a red Nissan sedan. Now, pay close attention to this because authorities are looking for your help here. The car pulls up next to the black pickup truck that was taken from Canizzaro's house. Bucks County District Attorney David Heckler said it could have a discolored front right fender.
We are asking the assistance of the public to locate, or we would like to learn of any possible observations of a Nissan automobile which was videoed in the vicinity, or actually immediately adjacent to the Lincoln truck in the parking lot at roughly 10 o'clock in the morning on the day of the crime.
Photographer Rick Kinsel shot that press conference video, and reporter Matt Coughlin has more details in a story at buckscountycouriertimes.com. If anyone has seen that car, they're asked to call 215-453-6011. A Warminster police officer accused of assaulting a handcuffed prisoner and lying about it was found not guilty today. Our very own courts reporter Lori Mason Schrader has been covering the contentious trial of Corporal Michael Allen Schmaltz, which pitted cop against cop. Prosecutors argued that he covered his tracks and made numerous false reports in a July incident involving a 31-year-old homeless man, Sean Patrick Queenie.
This case was gutted at the level of the minor judiciary. There are charges which were at the heart of this case, which should have been heard by Judge Separullo, but which we simply couldn't get up to court under very disappointing circumstances. Let me say that I have the highest regard for the witnesses, both police and support staff down at Warminster Police Station, who simply told the truth.
Obviously, we're ecstatic with the judge's finding that Corporal Schmaltz was not guilty. This is the third proceeding where a judge heard the Commonwealth's best evidence. They took their best shot 3 times, and 3 judges have now ruled that the evidence didn't rise to the level of any criminal conduct whatsoever.
Schmaltz lost his job over the incident. He was a 10-year veteran of the force and a cop for 28 years. You can read all about today's verdict in Lori's story on our website. A missing Middletown man has been found safe in Philadelphia. Christopher King's mom, Jan King, got a tip about his whereabouts, and a neighbor spotted him and brought him home. Chris hadn't been seen since last Thursday in Bensalem. Police did not suspect foul play. He received an outpouring of support on Facebook. His mom, a Neshaminy teacher, did not release details of what happened, but said her son was shocked at how many people were looking for him. Reporter Joe Chevalier has the full story online. There will be a chance of showers throughout the day today. It will be cloudy with a high near 47, but we could see some breaks of sunshine. Tonight will be mostly cloudy with a low around 33. A Bristol Township man will face trial for attempted murder and aggravated assault charges, even though the witness in the case has changed his story. Dennis Davis originally told police that Bias Robinson fired a gun at him outside a busy gas station in November, but Davis is now saying he never saw Robinson point a gun at him. Police did find Robinson with a gun, and he reportedly admitted firing several rounds in self-defense. Reporter Joe Chevalier has all the details in a story at buckscountycouriertimes.com. A man working near a manhole in Bensalem is lucky to be alive today after being run over and pinned by a car trying to avoid another collision. Officials say that a generator that was pushed under the car took the brunt of the collision. If not for that, the man could have suffered more serious injuries. Newport Fire Company firefighters had to raise the car and use chainsaws to cut away debris and free the unidentified man. Reporter George Matar has a story and video on our website. The days of forgetting homework will soon be over at Conwell Egan Catholic High School in Bristol Township. Incoming freshmen will get Apple iPads starting next year. Apple executives met with parents and 9th graders last night to talk about the iPads. School President Janet Dollard tells reporter Danny Adler in a story online that this is the beginning of a whole new era of learning. And in other school news, Danny also has a story at buckscountycouriertimes.com about a beloved director's final farewell. Harry S. Truman High School's Lou Volpe is retiring after 44 years. Danny talked to Volpe and his students about saying goodbye.
I want them to feel that theater has helped them learn more about themselves. It's not about becoming a great actor. It's not about winning an award. It's about becoming more aware of who you are.
Volpe is inspirational. To be doing this as long as he has, to still keep it fresh, still keep it new, still relate to us. He's more than just our teacher. He's our dad, our uncle, our grandpa. He's just a lot to us.
In high school sports, New Hope Solebury's boys basketball team beat Bristol last night to advance to Friday's District 1 championship game. Video reporter Jen Wilgus talked to senior Matt Massimino, who will get to play on the court where his grandfather coached an NCAA champion.
It's going to be awesome, especially with my grandpa previously coaching there, my dad playing there. It's just going to be awesome. This is literally a dream come true for me. I've always wanted to play here. It's just awesome. I can't wait. All the adversity we've gone through, I feel like we can overcome any challenge, especially at this point in the season. I mean, we've never been here before, but I feel like we're veterans here just because we have just a great senior class and everyone else is just stepping up.
The Lions will face Christopher Dock at Villanova on Saturday. You can follow our coverage at buckscountycouriertimes.com. Sticking with high school basketball, Central Bucks West's Nicole Munger led her team to a rout of Pennsbury. Sports writer Dan Duncan talked to Nicole about what it took to get that victory.
We just knew if we brought the energy that had potential of happening, and it did happen, and everything just started falling. We know that we have to come out and play each and every game, because if that doesn't happen, we know that we can lose to anybody. On the opposite, we know that we can win any game. So if we just come out and play it hard, that's the best thing that can happen.
And we're also covering District 1 boys and girls swimming championships today and tomorrow at LaSalle University's Kirk Pool in Philadelphia. Look for stories from sports reporter Karen Sangillo and photographer Rick Kinsel. And Simone Gagne had a big night his first day back with the Flyers. Sports writer Wayne Fish talked to the left winger about his part in the team's win over Washington Wednesday.
You know, it's as a hockey player, you know that if you get scoring chance, you know that something's going to happen, and you know what, that one I got tonight was something was not coming in LA. You know, you get a bounce, a nice pass in an open net that you know, as a goal scorer, sometimes you get those a lot, and those were not coming lately in LA, and now finally one got in. Sometimes you just need one to get things rolling, and it was good to get that first one.
You can follow Wayne's coverage of the Flyers online. Now here's a look at what we're working on in the newsroom. A Bensalem couple whose infant son ingested heroin is scheduled to stand trial today. Courts reporter Lori Mason Schrader will be there for that. Lori will also be in court where a Bensalem babysitter is expected to face charges of assaulting a 3-month-old. And finally, we've asked you to buck up to get a new kitchen for the Bucks County Emergency Homeless Shelter, and we're more than 80% on the way to our goal with more than $176,000 raised so far. But we also want to share with you more about the shelter and Family Service Association, the group that took over for the Red Cross. Reporter Christian Menno and photographer Bill Frazier will have that story for you. Keep checking buckscountycouriertimes.com for all of these stories and the latest local news. I'm Rachel Canelli. Thanks for watching and have a great day. More than 1 million meals have been served here at the Bucks County Emergency Homeless Shelter. Like any other home, this kitchen is the heart of this shelter, and it's in desperate need of some long overdue TLC. That's why Family Service Association, Comcast, the Courier Times, and Intelligencer newspapers are teaming up in a campaign asking you, Bucks County, to buck up. There will be collection boxes all across the county, so buck up, Bucks County. Let's take care of the heart of this shelter together so they can cook and serve 1 million more meals to those in need.